The fastest virtual racer in Europe has made the leap from playing computer games to real-life professional racing.
I want to become a racing driver since I am a little child.
Having triumphed through almost 1 million hopefuls, 26-year-old business student Wolfgang Reep from Belgium has now found himself in Dubai, ready to take on one of the world's toughest endurance races.
You've got to be very, very consistent, have a great understanding of the racing line, and almost have this Jedi skill to avoid any kind of incident.
Here we are at last, the starting grid for the Dubai 24-hour race, and it is just an incredibly exciting place to be. Press from all around the world are here. There are tens of millions of pounds worth of cars. The drivers are so anxious, so nervous. It's just so much energy. I'm hoping you're getting a sense of that. And in the thick of it all, our man from the academy has been helping the drivers all the way through. He helped get Wolfie on the track today. Rob Barff is a GT Academy mentor and endurance race specialist. He's competing here in Dubai for the 5th time, this year in the Pro-Am category, where he'll start on the front row. How are you feeling, though?
Yeah, good, man, good.
Talk to me about this start. It's a rolling start, you're on the move.
Yeah.
Bang, off you go. And that first corner down there in particular, is it absolute mayhem?
Yeah, 2 rows of sandy mayhem. It's easy to get tangled up in somebody else's accident.
How will Wolfie be feeling? Because you've seen him from a complete rookie driver into where he is now.
He'll be feeling like he needs to go to the loo for about the 15th time.
Well, the start of the race just minutes away. The fans will be clearing the grid now. They've had the chance to see the cars, meet their heroes. And just a few months ago, Wolfie would have been on this walk as a fan. Wolfie, just a quick word to you before you head off. How you feeling, buddy?
Incredible good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to take my stint.
How are the nerves?
Good. I'm not nervous.
Solid. Best of luck, mate. Good try. As Wolfie heads back to the pits, it's up to teammate Lucas to lead out car 127. Safety car is in, the first car is about to cross the line. We have started, we are racing. The 24-hour race is underway. 150, 160 miles an hour down that first straight into the corner. And there comes our car now. GT Academy cars just crossed the start line. We are racing. 1 hour in, the team hit their first problem as Lucas gets stuck in a queue to refuel. By the time he gets back on track, the team have dropped from 2nd to 8th. Just 2 hours 40 into the race, and the GT Academy team have had a stark reminder of how tough it can be out there. Their neighbouring pit garage has just brought their car in. It's been properly rear-ended. Looks like race over.
The racing is a roller coaster, and you get some real good highs when you win. We're down at the bottom of the roller coaster at the moment.
The team are fighting to get back up the order, and Wolfie's first stint in the car is getting closer.
I'm definitely a little bit nervous to be on the track with 82, 83 other cars. I'm really excited. Our car is ready, the drivers are ready, I am ready, so everything is just perfect.
Well, it's incredible to think just 8 months ago, Wolfie was just applying to become a part of GT Academy. He's been on a huge journey, and he's now about to get in that car and race in a 24-hour endurance race. He is living his dream, and we're here to see it. It's an absolutely wonderful moment. This is not an easy stint for Wolfie. The level of light is constantly changing as the sun sets. Once it becomes completely dark, he will have to select different brake markers to those that he would use in the daylight, and the oncoming car headlights will be an endless distraction. It looks like these guys are going to have a busy 24 hours. Their job is basically to get the cars to slow down if there's been an incident, and they'll do a full 24-hour shift. It's a lot of flag waving in an endurance race, trust me. Wolfie's only driven at night once before during his driver development program at Donington, and all did not go to plan.
He got very rattled about another car that he was close to and that was holding him up. He just wants to beat the car in front regardless, and on balance that's not always the best thing to do.
Wolfie was keen to impress Bob and the team, but he pushed too hard.
Wolfie has one speed, and that's flat out. And unfortunately, because he was driving as hard as he could, the tyres just didn't last the stint, so we had to make an additional pit stop, which cost us a podium at Donington. But hopefully he's learned from that now.
If he makes the same mistake here, it's not just him that stands to lose out, but the entire 26-strong pit crew. He's quickly moving up the order. Starting in fourth, he's already snatched back third place and is gaining on second. It's only his first stint, and he needs to be patient. Just an hour and a half into a stint, and Wolfie puts car 127 back into first place. But then... Right, this isn't a good scene. Everything was going really, really well. Wolfie got the car into first place in the class, but look, it's coming back into the pit garage here. This is really disappointing for them. I hope it's something small. You know, it's like on a flight when there's a lot of turbulence and you look at the air steers to see if there's a problem. If they're happy, you can remain happy. These guys don't look happy to me. They were worried about Wolfie pushing the car too hard. Let's not hope the result of that push is the car is having problems. You can't smell that at home, but that's not a good smell. What actually happened, do you know?
Yeah, he said the car lost its rear wheel and the wheel just came flying back at him.
Well, when you look what that wheel did to the front of the car, thankfully it didn't take a kick and bounce up into the windscreen.
Exactly.
That'd be nasty.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel guilty because I presumed Wolfie had pushed it too hard.
Yeah, no,
nothing to do with him at all.
Nothing to do with him at all. No.
You can see the radiator's had a good old smash up, so water's been leaking. The question is, how long has the water been leaking into the engine? How much water is in there? They won't know that till they get this new one in, but a lot of water in there could be a major, major problem. This is footage from Wolfie's onboard camera, so it's his point of view of what actually happened. Play it there, Wolfie.
So here we enter the back straight. I'm overtaking the car on my left. And look, bam, from nowhere. The car lost his wheel and that's it, finish.
Absolutely nothing you could have done about that.
I couldn't do anything. Impossible. If the wheel was in the air, it could have been on my one screen. I could have been hurt badly.
More than anything, it sounds like you had a lucky escape. Almost an hour in the pits and dropping from first to 10th, a gargantuan effort from the mechanics sees car 127 back out on track. It's now up to the drivers to get it up the order. Well, the sun is just beginning to rise in the Dubai sky. These guys have been racing for almost 17 hours. Now our guys have had a brilliant night. They've gone up to 4th position and they're still faster than the other cars in their class. If they keep it the way they're going, they're going to make it on the podium. But it's time for cool heads in a very hot burning Dubai sun over the next 6 or 7 hours. With just 7 hours of the race to go, Wolfie gets his last stint in the car. Incredibly, the team have battled their way up into 4th. Our man Wolfie's out on his last stint now and he is hunting second place. Look at the lap times. Second place, last lap, 2:18. Wolfie's last lap, 2 minutes, 13 seconds. He is on the chase. Well, Wolfie's just brought the car in after his last stint. He's got the team up to second place. Well done, second place, great drive. You feel good out there?
Yeah, I'm very happy. A good stint. I just tried to be consistent and fast. It worked, and yeah, I'm very happy.
The race has entered the final hour, and Wolfie's Russian teammate Mark Shulzitsky is in second place and challenging for the lead in their class. This is a very, very special atmosphere here at the moment. All the guys are lined up. They want to cheer Mark in. They're not celebrating yet. They've been racing for 23 hours and 56 minutes. They need 4 safe minutes before they can start celebrating, and they've every reason to celebrate.
Car 127 crosses the line second place in their class. In his first ever professional race, Wolfgang Reep will be on the podium.
Wolfie, you're a racing driver now.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Really, it has always been my dream, so it's incredible. I can't believe it.
Well, this is a fantastic scene. Just 8 months ago, two of these guys could never have dreamed of sitting in a race car. Look at them now. They're up on the podium, the Dubai 24-hour race. So all I can say to you folks is, if you want to be a race driver, get practicing, because next year it could be you. So from all of us here in Dubai and from GT Academy, goodbye.